What is going on, guys? Acylumgaming here, coming back at you with episode 8 of my modern Skyblock 2 Let's Play. So, last time, we managed to get our first steel. Since then, I've been working quite hard. I managed to extend out this platform a decent amount, and I also extended out my dirt platform here to match the same level here. So it's a nice long green belt here. We still have some sheep down at that end. Yeah, so I have worked hard on steel. I haven't grinded down any more stone into gems. So if you look in the chest, we still have the same gems from last time. But we do have a lot more steel. We have a lot of steel. 4 stacks plus 9. So I did a lot off camera. I just sort of smelted down some wood, threw it in here, and then I managed to get myself all this steel. So, what do we do with 4 stacks of steel? First of all, oh, I also should mention I updated to version 2.9 accidentally. It said, I clicked the arrow, and normally there's a prompt after the arrow that shows you what they've changed. This time it wasn't there on the screen I was on, so it updated. But basically, what the update said is 40 mods were updated, bug fixes, and creative items were possible. I don't know what that means, because the creative items were always possible. Like, it doesn't look like anything's changed in terms of this, unless there was just something blocking it when you actually went to craft them. But anyways, so what we are doing this time is getting set up for early mid-game. So I break this pack up into 4 distinct parts: early game, and then early mid-game, late mid-game, and then end game. Alright, so in the beginning, all we're doing is getting our early setup, and we're basically dealing with Sky Resources mod, and we're doing basic vanilla mob farming and stuff. In the early mid-game, we start to wrestle with different mods. And the way this mod pack works is there are about 12 mods that all have to be done fairly simultaneously. So you have to, get to a certain point in one, and then switch over to another and get to a certain point in that in order to progress in the first mod, and then go to a third mod in order to progress in the first mod and the second mod. So you have to wrestle with several at once, and it's important to know which ones are starter and which ones are secondary. So what we're going to do this time is we are going to build ourselves a power supply, because we need power for everything, but we also want it passively coming in. We don't want to have to keep fueling a furnace generator with coal or charcoal in order to run our base. Also, 40 RF per tick is not very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a water wheel system. I think we're going to set up maybe 3 or 4 water wheels to be our initial power generation. And then from there we can start looking at explosive generation and all that stuff. So with this steel, though, we can upgrade quite a few things. We can we're going to change all of our casings again all over to steel. First thing, though, what we want to do is we want to come over here with our... I moved my crushing table here. We want to go... We want 4 of these, right? And with 4 of those, we can make... do impregnated sticks work for this? They don't. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some... There we go. There we go. Okay, so a steel hammer. So instead of 4 clicks, it should only take 3. And what we want are the casings. And we know how casings work now. It's a gear with rods and plates. Again, these rods require 2 for 4, and the Vulp's library rods require 3 for 4. So never use the other one. We want 2 casings, so we're going to need 2 crafts of this, right? And I'm going to make the steel casing. I'm also going to make the steel condenser and the steel... we have a lapis, right? We have 5 lapis. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna make a steel. So that's gonna take a lapis with 2 glowstone, some frozen iron. Easy. With the steel alchemy component, that's steel around a secundus rather than a primus. We are low on that, so I might need to make some more of that. I'm also gonna make the combustion heater made out of steel, and that's pretty much the same components, except this has a blaze powder. This is another one of those frozen iron cooling components, and some more steel plates. So I'm going to make all of that off camera, and I'll be back with you guys once we've upgraded all of our stuff. Alright everyone, so we built the steel casing and condenser, and you can see here we have 289% efficiency, so we are making tons of iron. Uh-oh. Get rid of that. Making tons of iron here with our new setup. We also have the steel combustion heater and casing. So that's now 1370. Still not enough for glowstone naturally, but we still have our nether brick. I'm going to throw away all the iron stuff, and I'll keep our nether brick thing. Okay, so now what else I want to build is a bonsai tree. Bonsai. There are 2. There's a bonsai pot and there's a hopping bonsai pot. So now that we have steel, we can make hoppers. And because we can make hoppers, we can make this awesome early game tree farm. So we need bricks. There's no way I prepared for this, is there? Nope. That's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and quickly make some. Give me that. There we go. So I'll show you how one works, and then I'll make all the others. But essentially, you get some bricks, you get some dirt, and then, let me put my stuff away here. Glowstone in that. I guess put that there. Flint. This stuff away over here. There we go. Okay. So, you take your dirt, and we also need ourselves a hopper. So, chests are very tiered in this, just like the machine casings I showed you last time. But, so you take that, you make this, like so, and then we make, with 5, we make a hopper, a wooden hopper, like that. Easy. Go like this. Go like this. What? Do you have to be regular dirt? You do. Okay, good to know. And then we take 5 steel plates, which I haven't made, to get our hopper. And oh no, 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 no! Don't. I don't know what that does. Oh, I think it just destroys it. All right. So we get 5 steel plates. I hear lava. Yeah, you're there. Okay, good. And we make ourselves a regular old hopper. Put it underneath the bonsai pot. Does it have to be down here? Yeah. Okay. Good. And now I just forgot that we need a chest. So let's quickly grab ourselves a chest. And we want to put this on top of a chest. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you over here? 10, 12, 14, 16. There we go. Don't freeze the bonsai pot. I don't think you can even. It'll be a frozen bonsai pot. What ridiculousness. Okay. Quickly make that up. And then, where do we want these? Let's put them, well, we have a tree here. Let's put it over where our tree is. Let's just cut this down a little bit. And the way the bonsai pot works is it gives you every 30 seconds or every minute, it gives you a piece of what you're cutting down, or what tree you've placed in it. So if I look at bonsai, oh here, bonsai, and I right click for uses, you can see all the different trees here. So it takes 30 seconds. Some of them takes a minute, I think. Oh, this, yeah, the slime sapling takes a minute. But you can see what it gives you if you do this. So a nectarine sapling will give you 20% chance. Nectarine, blueberry sapling Gives you 20% chance blueberry. What's this? Twilight mangrove. So it gives you sticks, it gives you wood, it gives you logs, all the basic trappings of a tree farm. But it only gives you like 1 or 2 things per second, or per minute. But if you just let it sit and you just leave it, eventually it does fill up and it does actually work as a tree farm. As long as you don't use wood too often. And we really don't. We really use steel, we use iron, we use metals. So while we're going around building our different things, we will slowly be generating wood, which is good for when we do need it. So here we go. This should all decay now. Yeah. There's actually leaves below it. Oh, they disappeared too. Good. Okay. All right. So let's have it out here. We won't need this anymore. We can just... I mean, we will if we need to quickly make some wood, but I don't think we will for much longer. Let's go like this. Get ourselves our little chest. And we're going to put, I believe, we're going to use probably oak, just because it has the apples in addition to the other stuff. So let's put it here, and let's put our hopping bonsai pot there. And let's take an apple oak sapling, or just an oak sapling, I guess, and we will put it right there. And you can watch it grow. That's fun. It gets pretty big. Let's see. How big does it get? I think it takes 30 seconds. There we go. And whoa. Boop. Oh, right, I called it just on the at the right time. Okay, so yeah, so we got a stick and we got an oak log out of that little operation there. But yeah, that should be totally fine. So I'm going to make sticks down here. I'm going to actually lay out how I want the wood. I want a lot of wood and I want a lot of apples. I don't care so much about sticks. I'll make two places for sticks. These can be apples. No. Let's bring apples back to here, I think. So it's like a section of apples here, and then we'll have what's the other thing that a oak sapling can do? Oak sapling can make apple sticks, oak, saplings itself, and oak leaves. So I think that'll be fine. So we'll have it like that. Yeah, and saplings can go in the corner. We'll have 2 for saplings, 2 for leaves, 2 for sticks, and then the rest will be for apples and wood. So yeah, that'll be good. That'll just slowly tick away, and we don't have to think about it. What you can do is put different saplings in it. So actually, let's jump into some Tech Reborn here really quickly, because I want a rubber sapling. And so how we get a rubber sapling is 2 slime and 4 plant matter. I don't know if it has to be slime or if it can be or dictionary slime. Let's try it. So 2 slime and 4 plant matter. Let's just give that a shot. Don't know if it'll work. You don't have any things. This is really efficient. Okay. No, it didn't work. Okay, so it does have to be actual slime, but there's a way to get slime by just crafting... Yeah, just crafting 9. Okay, so I'm going to come back once I have the 4 sap, and we'll do the life infusion and hook up a bonsai pot with some rubber saplings. And I'll be back in a second. Okay, the last little piece here is our life infusion stone. And we're going to put the 4 sap here into our offhand and hit a spruce sapling with it. Boom! And we got ourselves... Oh, I didn't check how many hearts that was going to take. Oops. Well, luckily it worked out for the best. Okay. So we had some rice left over. We have some dirt and other stuff. So I put it over here, one away from the other one, so the chests don't collide there. And you just right-click it in, just like the other one, and it should start growing. A nice rubber sapling here. I'm on the lookout for... Oh, we got rabbits. I'm on the lookout for some cows or whatever, but I'm not seeing them. So what we want to save in this one... Oh, here we go. So let's do 2 of those, 2 of those. Yeah, that's fine. And let's do 8 of those. No, 10 of those. This is a good layout, I think, for our little chest there. This one, however, we really only care about the rubber. But I will leave 1 section for like wood, 1 for sticks, just so there's somewhere for it to go. If there isn't anywhere for it to go, it just doesn't output it. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll maybe have like 4 sections for wood, but sap is though this sap is what we really are after, and we don't need it now. We need it in a bit, but it's good to have this going just so that when we do need it, we will have tons of it. So now that we've gotten out of the way all of that stuff, I want to get to what I really wanted to do this episode, which is get ourselves some power generation. Let's put these away. All this stuff, I guess, let's turn those into snow there. Actually, let's turn these into bricks. There we go. So, what we want is power. And this little 40 RF per tick is not going to cut it. So, what we need to do is put our steel to some good use and set up some water wheels. So, the way we set up water wheels is quite simple. Let's go to water wheel. And I'll show you how to set up the first one. So we need wheel segments. We need 4 of them per wheel, and we're going to need 3 of these wheels. So we need 12 of these water wheel segments. And I just realized I don't have any treated wood. Do I? I don't think I do. I have some. Okay, not enough. But so all I have to do is come in here, and I'm going to actually make some more charcoal with our wood. And using that, we will make ourselves some creosote oil, and I'll make a lot of these treated wood planks. Okay, so we do have enough now. It doesn't take very much to do it. These segments are pretty cheap, so you need about 60 planks per water wheel, or I guess per water wheel setup for entire thing. Okay, so I'll show you how this is done. 1, 2, 3, like so. And we just make ourselves 12 of these segments, and then 3 of these wheels, and then, oh, I don't have my snow bricks. I'll be right back. Okay, so what you want to do is I built a kinetic dynamo, by the way. Oh man, R doesn't work anymore. Yeah, kinetic, here, I had it up. It's just copper wire, which you use engineer's wire cutters, or you use shears, which is just a treated stick, and iron ingots, which we can make now, on a plate of copper. And a plate of copper you can use on the crushing table, like the other things. Okay, so then you wrap it around a stick, or a treated stick, and then you wrap that around iron, and then you put iron and redstone near it, and there we go, kinetic dynamo. So that's how we get the power out of the water wheel. And then what you want to do is you want to make a cage like this that's 5 thick, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the interior is 3. You want to make the width 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you want to make it 8 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be perfect. We live in a ice plain, so we're going to have to cover this, and that up there, that layer will cover it. That's perfectly fine. So we want to go up 1, 2, and we want to place our kinetic dynamo. And we want to place it this way. Here, let's... There we go. So you should see that hole there. And so what we want to do now is we want to take our water wheels and we want to place them on it. 1, 2, 3. Like, uh-oh. That one's too low. Make sure they're all centered. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to fill in with glass here. This, I should probably chisel this. I might do that later. So let's go ahead and fill in this wall here. Like so. Let's go like this. Go pop out onto one of these so it doesn't break. And there's that wall. And you fill in the rest of the walls. Okay, so what you want to do is when you're filling in the walls here, you want to figure out what side the water is going to flow to, the main water. Okay, so there's a main flow, and then we're going to have two ancillary flows here on the side. So what we want to do is we want to put a bar of glass here in this bottom corner, because the flow is going to go, what is it, counterclockwise to the dynamo. So if you're looking at the dynamo, it's going to go counterclockwise, and it's going to start one back and up at the top of the wheel. So this is where the flow is going to start. It's going to go around here like this, and it's going to stop in here. So actually what we want to do, and let's hope we get some glass shards here. We want to have two layers here like this on the back side of that. And this is where one of the back flows is going to go. And what we also want, I think it's two down. It might be one down. I think it's two. I really want to say it's two. I'll figure it out. So let's fill this in like that. And we want to fill in all of the glass so the water doesn't spill everywhere. You don't need the glass in most parts, but up in the corners, down in the corners, it really helps. Okay. There we go. And then back here, where we had our main flow, this is going to be the front where the water comes over. Can I get onto the? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. And then, whoa, that's trippy. That's hard to look at. Okay, so this, where I'm standing, is where the water flow is going to be. And we're going to want a block there, like that. Because this is where the backflow is going to go. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go get ourselves some water. Let me get my water extractor. Or maybe it would be better if I did my basic fluid tank. Let's just do that. Okay. And we're going to come over here and... How are we doing? 9. So we're going to need 3, 3, and 3. Yeah, that's perfect. So, let's pillar ourselves back on up here. So, the water wheel is really great because it's passive power. Let's actually save on some water here. And we want to get the flow like that. And then we can break this. Cool. So that should start the water wheel moving. And it is. And now what we want to do is we want to come down here and we want to say, you should flow back and you should flow back. There we go. And I'm actually going to pick myself up here like that. Break that there like that. Good. And now we want to cover this up so that it doesn't freeze on us. At least those three we want to cover up, but it helps to cover up the rest of it. There we go. Okay. Now, the last little bit here that we want to do is over here. And we want to... go like that. And then we want to... go like that. Awesome. Okay. So that should be our full water wheel going as planned. I can't tell you exactly the RF per tick that's generating, but I think it's something in the ballpark of 85, 86. Some designs on Google Images have a third backwater flow here, but some of them go out and some of them come back in, and I found that it doesn't really affect the flow of the water that much, so I don't use it. I just leave it there, and if it's 1 or 2 RF per tick less, whatever. All right, so so the way that we're going to generate or going to move power with this is with high voltage. We're going to use immersive engineering cables and relays. So let's get over here. So the relays and the kit, we need copper for all of this, and we need terracotta for all of it as well. So let's go ahead. We're going to need quite a lot of terracotta. So I'll be back once I make some of that, and we can start hooking up some of our machines. Okay, so what we're going to do, I made some relays, and I made some wire connectors. So if you take, God, that's annoying that it doesn't let you push R. Okay. When you take terracotta and you surround it, and you surround copper with it, if you use 3 copper and 4 terracotta, you get connectors. If you use 2 copper and 2 terracotta, you get relays. And you get 8 relays per craft, and you get 4 connectors per craft. Now, relays are super cheap because they are less important. They're more the movers of this entire thing. So if I take this, and we see that filled up pretty quickly, I'm going to put that there and that there, and I'm going to run the line back behind this, and this is where all of our oh, actually, maybe I should put it back here and then add an extra layer here so that we can line up all of our water wheels. But essentially what's going to happen is we take a wire, you right click on the start, you right click on the next one, you right click on that one, oh, and it's obstructed by this. Like so. Okay, cool. There we go. Order doesn't matter, so I click from there to there, or I could have clicked from there to there, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that it goes to somewhere and it comes from somewhere. So it's coming from here automatically, and then what I can do is, let's say I want to hook up a machine to this. Let's say a squeezer and a carpenter. Now, if I just wanted this one water wheel to power... Whoa. Hello. Yeah, there's a lot of graphical problems going on here. But anyways, if I just wanted this one... Here, let's put a wire connector on both. And if I can't attach a wire here. See, because connectors can only have one wire. So if I say... Hold on. Let's destroy this. Pick up our wires. Now, if I just went from here to there, that's fine. And actually, you see the squeezers filling up, and it would work perfectly fine. Except it would be this entire water wheel for that one squeezer. And that's a bit inefficient. So to go for more things, wire connectors can only connect to one thing. Relays can connect to many things. I don't know if there's a limit. There might be. I've never found it. Oh, hold on. These are all... Okay. There we go. And then I'm linking from there to there. And now I can link from here to here as well. And you can see we are now also powering the carpenter. So through relays, you can move the power, but you need a connector at the end because relays don't actually insert power into machines. So there you go. We're not going to put the squeezer and the carpenter here, obviously. This is just an example. So I think that's about time to wrap up here. Let me just check my time here. It looks like it's getting close. So what I want to lay out is what's going to happen between episodes and what's going to happen next episode. This is 3-dimensional. I don't want this here. So next episode, well, between episodes, I'm going to build more water wheels. I might build 4 or 5 water wheels going out along this platform. I haven't decided yet. Maybe as much as will fit. And if it's 31, then probably 6. I don't know. So between episodes, I'm going to do that. And then we're going to get started on 4 different mods. So each episode coming up next, episodes 9 through 12, are going to be centered around setting up a different mod. So we're going to have Botania, we're going to have Calculator, Evil Craft, and Tech Reborn. And we're going to do the basic points for each one. And we're going to get our infrastructure set up. Now these ones you can do in any order. Wait, hold on, what am I doing? Do that. Now do this. There we go. These next 4 episodes you can do in any order, because these mods don't require anything from the other mods. So this is a completely free form. I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to pick Botania first, because I have this nice green belt out here. But these will be tutorial episodes for the start of these mods, and you can go to any one of them in any order and pretty much pick up on what we're doing. So that'll be good. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye!